Good evening, mechanics. It's your sparkly racing cat, Owen Aeon. It's Tuesday. Back to work at the work from home racetrack, but it's okay. It's not too crazy, thank God. Oh, how are you all? Tuesday again, no problem. Hello, CLL. Hello, Miss Merck. Hello. Yeah, vacation's over. Long weekend's over. Just, you know, rolling with it. Summer's ending feels bad, man. It's honestly, I kind of liking the temperature drop right now where I am. The temperatures drop quite a bit. It's very, very cool in the evenings, and it's cool during the day. I've had the window open most of today. It was like in the high 60s, low 70s. Very, very nice. Got to turn my AC off for a bit, which is cool. Got to air out the air out the house. The thing with mini splits is they just kind of circulate the air inside of the house, and they're not good at dehumidifying. So like it gets cool inside, but it also stays humid, and it gets a little stinky. It gets a little stinky. You can put the mini splits into dehumidifying mode, but it's like maximum AC, so it's just, I don't know, it's a little weird. So it's nice to get the windows open, air out the house, and yeah, let in some fresh air. Hello, Kuro. Hello. Time to watch some Steamkeys. Yeah. Welcome back. Welcome back to those that were on vacations or out exploring the world or doing something with their significant others or friends or what have you. I am 3 days into September, and I want to thank you all for the support so far. It's been really, really kind. I had like 2 big raids last night back to back between Kiri and Hammy, and I was like so grateful for the subs and the gifteds and the hellos and all that. So I feel very I hate the word blessed, but like I feel very blessed right now. Blessed. Pray emoji. That people, you know, come hang out and talk to me and have fun. So anyway, enough gabbing about my mushiness. Big month. I'm gonna be working a lot on my alerts, my OBS, kind of like the background stuff that I've not felt too inspired to work on, mainly because I was like really bummed out by the internet issues I was having, and now that those are I think 100% taken care of. I only see like a frame drop very rarely now, which is awesome. So I'm definitely inspired again to like work on stuff. If you were around for a couple of the hype trains yesterday, we had like I put together this alert where it flashes red, it plays a air raid siren, and just is generally extremely annoying and loud, and I love it. And I love it. So yeah, looking to do more of that. I definitely got to work on sub badges for sure. I mean, honestly, sub badges are kind of like the last thing every streamer works on. It feels like it's like there's such a minor thing. The little icons in the chat. Actually, I was watching Bodega Rat yesterday and today. Actually, yeah, it was today. She was working on her sub badges, which was really funny. She made like a bacon one. So good. I was getting really hungry. She's so sweet. I love Bodega Rat. Yeah, so yep, September's still in full swing. So look out for more stuff to come. Tonight we are going to be playing. Oh, did I update my schedule on here? No, I didn't update my schedule. Okay, hold on, let me fix that. Tonight we're going to be playing PowerWash. I almost said American Truck Simulator. I'm like, that's yesterday, dude. PowerWash Simulator. So we played a lot of PowerWash Simulator a couple months ago when I first kicked things off, and I wanted to keep doing it, but I started to become known as the PowerWash Simulator streamer from like some good friends of mine, and I'm like, no, that is that is not who I am. As much as I love it, I don't want to be the PowerWash Simulator streamer. I hope people know me for like the racing content first, and then like the variety stuff second. So I kind of like put that on the back burner for a bit because I wanted to put some distance between me and that. So, but I've been having the itch. I want to get back to it. So it should just be the PowerWash Femboy. Yeah, exactly. I mean, okay, look, if they specifically called out the femboy bit, I would have been like, hell yeah. Like, I am the Power Wash femboy. But no, they're just like, oh yeah, he's the Power Wash streamer. And I'm like, no, every VTuber does Power Wash Simulator. Like, don't know me. It's like, hey, it's Owen the Power Wash guy. Cass, I love you, but you're you're pushing it. You're pushing it. How are you, Cass? I've been having a lot of fun with our American Truck Simulator streams. I can't wait to do another one. Those are so much fun. And even if we don't get Adam, if you and Dee Dee just want to do one sometime, I'm down. I'm down. All right, so yeah, tonight PowerWash Simulator. It's just gonna be chill. I'm a bit low energy. I'm gonna try and come up with things to talk about because it's mostly a Zatsu stream. Tomorrow night we're gonna play Peglin. So Peglin is it's a goblin ball. It's a goblin ball game. It's like Peggle with like RPG elements and cute little goblin sprites. And I wanted to play it for a while, but it was in early access for a long time. I just looked at it again. They just hit 1.0 like a week or two ago. So now that the game's complete, I definitely want to bust that out and play some Peglin. So looking forward to that tomorrow. Thursday night, we are gonna get back to iRacing. I was a little burned out on iRacing for a bit, and to be honest, my sub lapsed. And I've been budgeting really hard, so I wasn't like, I don't do recurring subs for like iRacing. I just kind of resub when I can. But I'm gonna be resubbing. And there's a new update out. There's a big update this week. We're in week 13, which is like the demo week. It's like they show off like the new stuff coming into the new season. There's a new car. We got mini stocks. Check this out. Check this out. Let me add it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. All right. So they got this. Wait. This is cool. So they got a new car. And this is for like ovals and dirt ovals. I don't do dirt ovals, but I definitely do ovals. It's so cute. Look at how cute that is. I actually haven't watched this full trailer yet. This is the first time I'm watching it. Yeah. All right, I don't think we need to watch the whole thing here. Yeah, so that looks really fun. I can't wait to play that tomorrow. We're gonna jump into the mini stock because it's a free car. It's available to everybody. So yeah, that should be fun. I might rage quit. We'll see. There's gonna be a lot of rookie racers out there since it's free content. We'll see. All right, so that looks fun. And then I don't have anything planned for Friday or Saturday. I'm waiting to see if anyone wants to collab. We'll see what happens there. Might do a gorilla. We'll see. I just kind of like to leave some of the weekend open a little bit for like IRL stuff too. And then Sunday we'll probably do U-boat. We will do U-boat because I scheduled it. We're gonna have Submarine Sunday. Mechanics, I'm so addicted to U-boat. I literally got off work today. I did my Fortnite dailies and then I immediately jumped into U-boat again. I'm sinking so many merchant ships. It's so much fun. It's really, really fun. I promise I'll burn out soon. And then you can stop watching me play 5 hours of U-boat. So, all right, let's get into our power washing suit, which is green because I'm green. And let's get back to the career. I've seen they've done even more updates. There's like a new there's a Shrek DLC expansion out. There's like a new I think there's new free bonus jobs that just came out. So, damn, they keep killing it with this game. It's so good. All right, so we just got cars. We got cars to work on. So we got an SUV, a car, and an RV. Let's just do the SUV in the garage. This should go really fast. Beth Ryerson in her home garage. My poor SUV. Look at the state of it. Dropped the kids off at the play school, and the police had closed the National Park Drive for some reason. So I had to double back over the dirt tracks to get home. Trixie wasn't built for roads like that. Please help her look all cutesy again. XXO, XXO, XX. All right, we gotta clean up Trixie here. Hey, don't suppose you have the time to fit in my poor little Trixie, do you? She's all mucked up. Uh-huh. Oh, okay, this is just old messages. Doc, it's Leonard Cal's dad winking you come around. I've got something filthy dirty for you. Oh, I've got something filthy dirty. It's you. it's you mechanics. We haven't gotten the hose out in a while. We need to clean you up. All right, let's get in. Let's get into it. Clean the SUV. You little gaslighters. All right. Let's see if I remember. Is this the one? No, it's this one. And then you can... Why do I only have the stubby gun? Is this the good one? Oh, there it is. Urban XU2. Yeah, this is the good one. We haven't gotten the hose out. I'll allow hose, because I know you misspelled it.
I've never gaslighted anyone in my life.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Hang on, let me move that up. Oh shit, what did I do? Oh fuck. Did I screw that up? Hold on. Move, you little shit. Oh, I had it locked down. The engineer does work, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, we'll see. I haven't frozen yet. I've been running for 2 streams. I think the real test is going to be iRacing. I think before when it crashed OBS, it was because I was running iRacing. But, I was talking about it yesterday. So I've redone... I keep talking about this, but I know some people aren't here for every stream, right? So I'm just going to talk about it again because it's fun. Oh, and let me know if the game is too loud. If you can hear me okay over the game. I switched to Mix It Up for alerts and bot messages and everything. Pretty much everything. Except for a few things with Sammy. So I uninstalled Stream Elements. I got away from Stream Elements. I'm on Mix It Up now. And I'm really, really enjoying it. I think it's a very powerful tool set for streaming. It's very straightforward. It's very powerful. You can set up like multi-layers of commands all going on when certain conditions and triggers are met. Really, really happy with it. And yeah, so like that thing that just popped up right now, the September over here and the chat message, that's all done through that's all done through Mix It Up. Pretty awesome. Having a good time with it so far. But anyway, I think some of the instability with OBS was because I was using Streamlabs, and it's just bloated. It's just really bloated on the back end. I was seeing in the logs, like I was trying to check the crash logs for OBS when I was having issues, and it seemed to be like calling a whole bunch of Stream Elements, you know, kind of like things, and they were all like erroring out and stuff, and I'm wondering if it was just like causing too much of that, and just that's what was crashing OBS. So I figured let's take a chance. Let's use Mix It Up. Let's see if we can flip on the Sammy you know, cool shit I had on the race engineer message, and let's see how it goes, right? If we crash, we crash. We'll try something different. I'll be very frustrated, but maybe I did the right thing. Maybe I figured it out. So here's hoping. Which is a good sign, because like I want to do more stuff with Sammy. I want to do more stuff with like cloning scenes. Like the very first thing I tried doing in OBS when I, you know, kind of like looked around for like ideas, or I was brainstorming ideas, was like I want to crash zoom on my face when funny shit happens. So I can just like slap the zoom button and like crash zoom in on my face. So I like made, I followed a tutorial on YouTube from like another really nice PNG tuber, and I made that thing, and it was like it would work like two or three times, and then on like the fourth or fifth time, it would just crash OBS, and I couldn't figure it out. I was like, why is it crashing OBS? I do not understand, and I'm wondering if it had something to do with just the bloat of Stream Elements. So I haven't tried that again. But I know, like, yeah, like Cielo, you have the whole like zoom in on your model and then explode. Like, I want to do things like that, and I was getting a little like just like upset that I couldn't do those things, and I was like, am I gonna be stuck like this? Right? Like, it's an irrational thing. It's more just like, oh, this is such a pain. Like, do I need to just like reformat Windows? Do I need to like like, I've already uninstalled OBS once and wiped my cache, backed everything up, and then reinstalled it from scratch, reinstalled the plugins I had from scratch, and it was still causing issues. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is the common thread here? It's just so ridiculous. So anyway, hopefully it was just Stream Elements this whole time, and now I moved away from it. Haha, that isn't actually with the move action. It's just a scene change without the effect. I've not tried the move action plugin since I've removed Stream Elements. You use Stream Elements for that? Interesting. Oh, you haven't used it since. Okay, got it. Yeah, in my case, I really had to wipe my entire PC. Yeah, I just like the move action plugin. Yeah. All right, what are we missing here? But yeah, like I right now, because of that, like I feel very motivated. Like I feel really inspired to work on more stuff. It's just like I have too many ideas right now and not enough time to do them because I'm a little busy at the work from home racetrack. I'm a little like, I'm not cheating during the day and working on my streams, when I should be like actually working. I just really don't have the time. And then it's just like, oh, I feel like I need to stream almost every day right now just to kick off September. It might get a little quieter like middle of the month, but I want to go hard, right? And I'm having a really good time streaming too. Like, this is probably one of the longest periods of time I've gone in a hobby and still consistently enjoyed it. There've been like a couple weeks where I'm just like, I don't feel like it, right? But like once I realize that like once I get on stream and start talking and kicking it with y'all, I'm having a really good time. So I want to keep doing that. And I just feel encouraged because there's just so much creativity in this scene, right? Like there's so much you can do and try out. Like I feel like it's gonna be a very long time before I exhaust everything. And people are so innovative, right? Like again, like I'll just cite like Shindig's has been a really big inspiration for me. Like, I don't want to copy the things he does, but like I really appreciate the tutorials he puts out for like how to do certain things. But also like kind of be inspired to like take that kind of stuff and like make it my own. Be like, all right, so he does a lot of things with like, chat, right? Like very interactive, very audience interactive, like chat talks to him through the Pepes. And I want to do that, right? So I'm already doing it with the race mechanics a little bit, right? So like I followed his tutorial, I set up my race mechanics, and I followed a couple of his tutorials. Like one was the like squish tuber, so it's just like PNG tuber, but like make it squishy, right? So that's when the mechanic talks, he squishes around, he gets the speech lines. I forget what it's called. Starts with an M. It's like a Chinese word. But it's all just like really, really, fun and interesting. And I want to do more stuff like that. Like if I could do a whole stream that's just like the mechanics, just like chatting with me in like an interview format, or like I'm gonna stab you like oh no, I just had an idea. It's me with the power washer, and then I threaten you with the power washer, and you have to come up with it. We can make it like a trivia show. We can make it like a game show. And you get like X amount of chances to like vote on answers, and then if you get them wrong, I like spray you in the face with my power washer. Genius. I'm writing this down right now. See, this shit just like comes to me. It came to me in a dream. Anyway, that sounds like a really half-baked idea, but it's a place to start. Interactive stream ideas. Torture my employees. Make them answer trivia. Cool. Excellent. All right. What do we need? Bonnet, fog lights, and windows. What's wrong with the bonnet? Fog lights. Windows? Where? There. And the bonnet? Is it like in the crevices here? In the little crevices? No? Am I stupid? The bonnet is the hood, right? That's like the British word for the hood. Oh, there we go. Watto! Is this the water jet people? I'm having a frightful time with the ordinary. Any chance you could give it a quick whiz? What? Excuse me? What does that mean? Oh, I didn't change my uniform. I'm still blue. I want it defaulted to green. I love how I finished it by standing on top of it. Oh, a penny farthing? $10 to clean this penny farthing. I must go stream and have a good time power washing. Yeah, have a good one. You're playing Minecraft tonight, right? Play Minecraft on my server. Enjoy. I haven't logged into Minecraft in like weeks. They need to. I looked at their update, the amount of updates they do. They only do like one update a year. It's kind of pathetic, honestly. It's like they have all this money. They probably have they probably employ like 200 people at that studio with Microsoft. Like, why do they only come out with like a small update every year? I do not understand. I just don't understand. It's like you're not gonna like unbalance the game by like making it fun again. I don't know. Anyway, came a cropper on the old bicycle. Bicycle seems an element of rust may have crept in and seized up the ruddy stuff blocks. Give the old boy a quick swish, and there's a shiny threepenny bit in it for you. Thank you for the server. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. It kind of runs itself, really. Actually, I shouldn't complain about them not updating so much because that means I actually have to go in and update this server. But it would get me to play it more. Oh, this is like rust, right? So I need to like hit it with the hard stuff. Hit it with the hard stuff. Turbo nozzle. I think I just want the straight one. So I don't know if there are any F1 fans on right now. How about that race? How about them cars? Pretty good race over the weekend at Monza. You know, I'm a big McLaren fan. McLaren's my team. But it was good to see Charles take the win at Monza for the second time. It's got to be pretty emotional, right? To be a Ferrari driver and win like that, win big. Very surprising they gambled on that strategy of the two-stopper. Very, very surprising it worked out. It's like the one time Ferrari took a gamble on the strategy like that and actually like succeeded in the last few years. Usually they try something silly like that and then they like fuck themselves over and totally lose out. But this time it worked. Not for Carlos though, just for Charles. Which is unfortunate. But you know, there's a lot of angry McLaren fans out there that are like, why are they not, you know, giving Lando the most amount of points possible? I'm like, it's because they're not concerned with the drivers' championship. The team's number one priority is the constructors' championship, and they have two number one drivers on their team, like for real. Like Oscar, not up to Lando yet, but very close. Honestly, very close. And that move he pulled on him at the start of the race was like incredibly good. Like, he totally deserved to be front running. But, you know, a lot of fans are, like, understandably, like, pretty upset. I get it. I get it. Like, I'm a big Lando fan. I want him to win the championship. Absolutely, 100%. But at the same time, I'm like, well, like, I don't know. It's just it's an interesting situation. I think it's because, like, the fans, they take the Drivers' Championship more seriously, right? Because it's like, duh. It's about the drivers, right? Like, the teams are like, whatever. It's all about the drivers. But in reality, winning the Drivers' Championship doesn't make the team a fuck ton of money. Winning the Constructors' Championship gets the team a fuck ton of money. And that's the important part. Oh, I just got an achievement of some kind, but I can't see it because the window is too far down. What did I get? What did I get? Impeccable balance. Stand on the penny farthing for 10 seconds. I had no idea. I just wanted to get up there and spray the seat. Oh my gosh. I had no idea. But yeah, anyway, it's an exciting season with Red Bull, you know, kind of dropping down. The car is just not competitive anymore, and they're losing, you know, I think they're bleeding, like, engineers as well. I think a lot of their talent is just, like, leaving. It's surprising because it's just, like, they spent all that time, like, trying to compete with Mercedes, and then they finally get to a position where it's like they can have, like, a really long dynasty if they actually try. And then it's just like, blue! Bye, Adrian Newey. Bye, you know, like, a good chunk of the team. It sounds like, you know, with the whole Christian Horner allegations and supposed, like, tons of infighting going on, I guess it makes sense, right? Who the fuck wants to work for a company where it's just, like, your leadership up at the top is, like, trying to, like, you know, trying to take over, right? Like, struggle for power, you know, infighting, all that crap. It's like, yeah, no one wants to fucking work for a company like that, of course. I just don't know how bad it is, because it's all, like, rumors and hearsay. All right, so these pedals need to be... Oh, okay, I see. But yeah, F1's really interesting right now. I'm excited to see how this season shakes out, and I'm excited for next season because it's the last season with the current car regulations before they introduce the next set of rules. The formula, if you will. That's where formula comes from. The set of rules and regulations and how the car needs to be designed. Handlebars? Like, where on the handle? Oh, right here. Wait. Stand on the penny farthing. There we go. Hell yeah. $10 for all that. Oh my god. I didn't realize it videotapes your squats too. That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay. What a tremendous job. He's come out an absolute dream. If he didn't ride so beautifully, I'd flog him to a museum. Holy shit. I just picturing this, like, dandy. This, like, 1860s dandy from New York City. You know, the cover of the New Yorker. All right, we got Grandpa Miller's car and then the RV. Let's do the muscle car and then we'll do the RV. Hello, Doc. I hope you're as good with cars as you are with houses, because I got my old wagon out of the garage and it's dirtier than a dung beetle's Christmas list. It still turns over fine, but I'm not taking Dolores out for a spin until it's as gleaming as she is. Thanks, Leonard. Oh, thanks, Leonard. He didn't have any punctuation in there, so. Hi, Sky Limit. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Hello, hello. I hope you're well. Hope you are well. Oh, look at this. It's a race car. You might find the odd streaky line where Bert tried to clean it with his power washer. Dribble washer. More like a fucking dribble washer. Doing good, doing good. How's arting going? How's your art going? I think I've seen you on Twitter a little bit. I think I've liked a few of your posts recently. Sorry. Have we been unstinked yet? No, get against the wall. Get up against the wall. All right. Go dry off. Forgot everyone who comes in needs to be sprayed down. Damn, this one is bad. Or is that just the paint job? Is that rust? Yeah, that's rust. Haven't drawn too much lately. Hoping to make more art a little later in the week. Yeah, let's go. I forget, do you table at conventions? Do you do conventions? I'm trying to keep track of all my artist friends, and sometimes it, like, gets away from me. Occasionally? Nice, 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 nice. By Jiminy, that's right. I used to race this beast all over. It's got a grunt like an angry rhino. Heck, I won the 1989 Race of Champions in it. Wow, this dude's a badass. Sheesh. Tabling can be so much fun. No, I didn't. I watched that on TV. Oh, he's not a badass. He's just senile. Okay. Yeah, tabling can be really fun, especially if you get like a really good show. Very tiring though. When I help people do it, like I like to be a good salesman, so I stay on my feet like almost the entire time. And like I love like, you know, greeting people as they go by and talking to them and like getting photos of cosplayers and stuff. It's like being an artist alley is like super fun. Super fun. But it is like really tiring, especially if it's like a 3-day show. 3-day shows are really tough because by Sunday you're just like totally blown out. You're just like, oh my god, I want to go home. The thing is, you got to go all 3 days though if it's a 3-day show, because then like those people that have just been like, you know, saving their money all weekend to decide like what they want to buy, that may be the day they want to finally buy that print or that, you know, acrylic stand or whatever they've been saving for. Oh yeah, I'm definitely the salesman among my friends. Extroverts surrounded by introverts. Yeah. The Sunday last minute dash. Yeah. Hey, Dirt. This guy. What? Is he talking to himself? This dude's insane. There's some like, I don't know, I think my best memories of like tabling shows are like the really tiny ones, the local like ones where it's just like the table is like $50 and you make like, you know, hopefully like 20 times at least like what it costs for the table, right? And just like being on your feet the whole time, like those 1-day shows where like from doors opening to doors closing, it's just like the venue is just like rammed. Like there's just like so many people checking your booth out, buying prints, buying whatever you're selling, right? And then it's like you don't even have time to like eat anything, right? Like you don't have time to grab lunch or whatever. Is Leonard okay? I don't think so. I think he needs help. But yeah, I haven't tabled in a show in a while. How long will you be? I was thinking of taking the car for a tear up down the old abandoned sewer system. What? Yeah, I haven't tabled at a show in a while. It's been a bit. There's parts of it I don't miss. Mainly because like I like having a weekend, right? I like having a weekend to like do stuff. But it's also like, you know, fun as well, seeing cosplay and all that. Talking to fans. Maybe someday. Maybe I'll get back to it someday. Depends what my friends want to do. Okay, is this roof just like fucked? Oh yeah, it's all rust. The only time I got in trouble when tabling, I was tabling at an anime convention, like a mid-size one. And it was like, the year was like, I don't know, it was like the final season or next to final season of Voltron was airing. And there was a girl that was like, had a cosplay, it was absolutely gorgeous. And it was just like beautiful dress, And she had like blue skin and stuff, and I was like, oh man, that looks amazing. And I'm a big D&D fan, so I was like, oh, are you, and never do this, are you a drow queen? And she gave me this look like, like, what the fuck did you just fucking say to me, you little bitch? And it turns out she was the witch from Voltron, but in her like alternate universe, like fit like in her brain. Like if you watch Voltron, you know what I'm talking about. She's just like she's in this like gorgeous dress or whatever, and it was a really cool like scene in the show. And I felt really bad because I was like, oh yeah, I love Voltron, but I totally didn't know what you were cosplaying, right? So like, yeah, never do that. Never be like, oh, are you blah blah? Because like 90% of the time you're gonna get it wrong. What I do now is I just say, if I don't know exactly what it is, I'm just like, I love your cosplay. I think it looks amazing, and that's the perfect way to just let someone know you appreciate it. Because that also leaves the door open for them to go like, oh yeah, thank you. Are you a fan of blah? And you can, and it's not a big deal for you to say, oh no, like I don't know what that is, like, but I still think it looks amazing. Maybe I should check it out, right? Because I cosplayed my Oshi for a little bit. I cosplayed Gura, and at the time, I mean, Hololive was huge, honestly, but like I still think a lot of kids didn't know what it was. So I had like a lot of like teenagers coming up to me. They're like, "Oh my god, you're so cute. I love your cosplay. It's amazing." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, are you a Hololive fan?" And they're like, no, I don't know what that is." And I'm like, "Oh, it's okay, right? Like it's like I don't mean to like I don't want to embarrass you, right? I just want to be like, "Hey, are you also a fan? I want to know." Cuz like then we can like, talk about it and have a cool conversation. So anyway, I think it's always fine to just tell someone you really like their cosplay, even if you don't know what it is. Just don't guess. Don't guess if you don't know, because then you're gonna just be in a bad spot. I've got that kind of mindset where it's like I just remember all the really embarrassing things in my life, and they just keep coming back to haunt me, and that's like one of them. It's silly, too, because it's just, like, I never want to be that guy, but sometimes I end up being that guy, right? Like, I feel like I've worked pretty hard over the years to, like, get rid of that kind of, I don't know, just those, like, shitty things people say. Like, I don't want to ever compare somebody's, like, artwork to somebody else's, right? I never want to be like, oh, your character is, like, this character, right? Artists hate that. Like, don't do that. That's such a bad thing to say, because it just devalues their characters, right? Their OCs. That it's just like, oh, so your OC is literally just this other character from a very popular property. It's like, no one needs to hear that. Like, don't say that shit. Or like, in my case, when I was like tabling at shows, like we had, like comic books on the table, like original works, right? And you like, spend time like kind of pitching it to people. You like, hey, do you want to take a look at this? And then you describe it. You give them the pitch, like the 2-liner, the 3-liner, and they're like, oh, it's this plus this. It's like, oh, it's Star Trek meets, Firefly, and it's like, and like you don't want to be like, no, shut the fuck up. Like you want to say no, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about, but like. That's the way, like, so many nerds kind of relate to things. And so many people in the mainstream anyway, they're like, it's hard for people to recognize that, like, sometimes there are original concepts out there, and like, there's no, like, truly original stories, right? We kind of take inspiration from a lot of different things. But to kind of boil somebody's work down into, like, tropes or it's one property plus another property, it's just like, oh, it's so gross, man. It's so gross. It's just like, just be respectful to the creators. They spent a lot of time on it. They put their emotions and hard work and their souls into it. Just let it be what it is. Anyway. Yeah, definitely agree. Yeah. I've spent a lot. I mean, since I was very young, I've spent a lot of time with artists. Like, I gravitate towards artists as friends. It's amazing. I've never really done much art by myself. I mean, I've sketched a few times. I do have, like, you know, digital pen tablets I can use. But the drive has just, like, never been there. And it feels bad because, like, I know that I have the kind of passion for characters and world building and things that I really would like to put, you know, down on paper. But the motivation, the drive has just, like, never been there, which is a shame. But it's never too late, right? I mean, maybe I could, you know, work on that. I know, like, there are a few of my friends that are delving into art at a later age and all that. Like, I know Saku's been doing a lot of art on her channel. That's some really amazing stuff because I can see her making progress with that. And I did have, like, a little art adventure of my own, like, even before lockdown. I spent, like, a couple of months doing, like, art every day, right? So, like, the thing you'll hear from artists is, like, so many kids ask artists, like, how do I get better at art? And literally the answer is literally just keep doing art, right? Keep doing art. Just track your process, track your improvement, find things that inspire you and work on it. Like, make it the best you can make it and do it every day. If you art every day, you will get better so fast. So you mean to improve in art? I actually have to make art? Yep, absolutely. that's the only way you can get better at art. I mean, there's so many kids who are just like, I want to get good at art, and they'll show up in an artist stream and be like, how did you get to where you are? And they'll always tell you, like, you just keep doing it, right? There's no magic wand. There's no one neat trick. You just have to do it. And that's kind of what kills me too, because it's like, well, I want to do other things. I don't want to do just art. Oh, who knows? I'm in a good spot. I've been challenging myself, right? So I've been doing, you know, the ham radio study. Doing streaming, I think, has been a challenge for me, and I'm feeling good about it, especially now. I don't get nervous before I come on a stream. I look forward to streaming most days. And those challenges are just like, I don't know. It's kind of what makes life worth living. For a couple of years now, it's been kind of like, what the fuck am I doing, right? Like, I'm just going to work and playing video games. And it kind of felt just bad in general. Like, I was just, like, coasting. And that's really no way to live. That's really no way to live. So the streaming's been good. Once I get the ham radio thing going, once I get my license in a couple weeks, assumedly, I don't think I'm going to fail that test. Then I might be looking for other challenges. I want to do the radio stuff for at least a little bit, right? Like, focus on that because it's really interesting to me. But it also requires me to, like, pay for equipment, right? And, like, I just don't want to spend too much money right now. Basically, I'm going to get my license. I'm going to buy a cheap radio and another cheap antenna. And then I'm going to, like, be like, all right, that's good. That's good enough for, you know, for the rest of the year. And then I'll figure it out what to do in the new year. But with art, I mean, I already have this stuff to do art. I have my Surface Pro, which is a laptop, Microsoft laptop. I have the pen for it, so I have CSP installed on that. I can do Clip Studio Paint. I also have a Wacom tablet that I bought off a friend a few years ago. 16-inch Cintiq or an 18-inch Cintiq. That's in my closet right now. I can work with that. So I don't know. Maybe we'll do the art adventure. I don't know. I'm gonna do, like, one thing at a time, right? Work on one thing at a time. All right, Doc, we'd like you to meet our trusty RV. Oh, this is Aura Smith and Jenny Pebbles. Before we settle down at Esther's, is it do you say Esther or Esther? Like a hard T? Because I always thought it was like a hard T, like Esther. Before we settled down at Esther's, we traveled around the country, chasing mysteries, doing odd jobs, just bumbling around really. Wait, is this the Mystery Machine? Is this Scooby-Doo? Esther? Hard T? Yeah, I thought so. Just bumbling around, really. One day, we might be deep in a wood. The next, we're traveling at breakneck speed along country roads, evading the authorities, all of which has taken its toll on our poor RV. Please give her the clean she deserves to reclaim her crown as queen of the open road. I shall do this. What's the most valuable thing? The windows. All right, let's take care of this RV. And also, let's put on our green suit. Let's go. Oh, she's got like graffiti here. Give her a good dirt wash. Just want to say how grateful Jenny and I are for everything you've done for us. It's really helped us get on our feet. Hell yeah. I mean, you're paying me. Oh, wait, I've done jobs for them before. That's probably what they mean. It sounds silly, but washing the house when no one else would make such a difference. And as for the car... All right, let's get the dirt off first. Oh, this is so satisfying to spray the dirt off. Names of things are so funny, and pronunciations are so funny too. There's got to be some controversial ones that like, well, there's a lot of things other streamers say that I'm like, oh, you're saying it wrong, but I don't want to correct them unless they like ask for help. It's really interesting to hear different people from around the country pronounce Worcestershire sauce. So there's people that do the full on like Worcestershire, and then I've heard people say like Worcestershire, like they just say Worcestershire, but for me it's Worcestershire. Worcestershire. And I'm not saying like any one way is right, but I think the way I say it is the best way, personally. I'm trying to think of like other like interesting words people say that they have different pronunciations for. Oh, like crayfish. I know some areas they call them crawdaddies or crawdads. Unless that's something totally different that I'm misunderstanding. Because aren't those just shrimp? Or are crayfish different? I feel like crayfish have to be different from shrimp. Crayfish are different than shrimp. Okay. Our driving Miss Pebbles live streams flopped. The fans just want Esther, so we sold the car for a lot. I mean, oh my god. These storylines are so silly. Bigger pinchers and kind of chubby. Got it. Got it. I feel kind of silly. I don't really know the difference, but like, sea creatures are not my specialty, to be honest. I like sea slugs. That's about it. I like sea things when they're on my plate and I can eat them. Actually, I think I was talking about on stream a couple months ago. I was like, I don't like bottom feeder stuff. Like, I mean, I'm fine with lobster and crab, but like, things like mussels and things like that, I'm just like really not into. But I went to a Taiwanese cafe like not too long ago, and like we ordered some like mussels and I ate them and they were pretty good. So maybe my tastes have changed. I don't know. Mussels are delicious if cooked right. Yeah. I think just as a child, like the way they looked just freaked me out, because it's just like when it's presented to you, it's just like, this is the full animal. The full animal is right here in front of you, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of disturbing, actually, right? Because like with meat, I mean, it's, you know, it's cut up, it's processed, whatever. Fair, oysters are scary at first too, yeah. Mussels, oysters, all that. The one time I got a full lobster, I was like 13 or 14. I managed to do it, but I didn't really like it. It was just a lot of work. I want my food prepared for me, for the most part. I'm just like, give me a lobster roll. Or a half lobster, a stuffed half lobster. Like, if you stuff it and give me the shell, I'm down with that too, right? Just like, I don't want to have to like work at my food at a restaurant, right? We've raided the attic for all Esther's old stuff and put it on the vlog. It's gone bananas. Oh, felt. I can't even do full fish. Just want the meat. Yeah. And what's fascinating me most is the telemetry. I'm really getting into analytics. This is also why, like, I don't really feel the need to, like, go fishing either. Like, I fished a couple of times as a kid, and I was just like, oh, it's not, I don't want to deal with the hooks. I don't want to deal with the fish, like, floundering about and flopping about as it, like, dies. Like, I don't want to prepare it. Like, I'm too much of a dandy. I'm too much of a dandy. It's like one of those TV shows where they get like the hot, like, guy models, and then they're like, hey, now you need to, like, do this thing in the kitchen, and they have, like, no fucking idea what they're doing. I mean, I'm not that bad, but I kind of relate in a way. I kind of relate. I don't want to have to deal with it. But anyway, I'll try anything once. Any kind of food, at least once. I like so much food now as an adult. I'm really not picky at all. Like I said, really the only thing I can't eat is, like, cheesesteak. Sorry, not cheesesteak. Cheesecake. Cheesecake, yeah. Because I got sick on it. But I'm up for pretty much anything. Oh my god, there's so much stuff here. Phew, we're about to fight. I know, no, I love cheesesteaks. I love them. Yeah, I was saying the other day, I make them at home with a grinder roll and steakums and American cheese and ketchup, and it's delicious. I was surprised how many people were like, you do cheese and ketchup? I'm like, yeah. What do you put on a burger? Cheese and ketchup. One thing I haven't had that I want to have, and this is like a New York City thing, is chopped cheese. Which is like, you take hamburger and then you, like, cook it, but then you break it all up with a knife and mix it in with, like, cheese, literally. So it's like the cheese and the meat are, like, they coalesce into, like, one thing, which sounds incredible. So I want to have that sometime. It's like the most American thing ever. Like, there's nothing more American than taking beef and mixing cheese in with it and putting it in a sandwich. Oh yeah, welcome to September. Oh, I didn't get my spiel. So if you haven't heard already, or if you're lurking, or if this is your first time here, I am doing September. So Twitch has put out discounts for all new subs, 25% at least, I think. There's also going to be discounts on bits as well. And all money raised this month through subs, bits, coffee donations, everything is going towards my live 2D VTuber model that will be debuting sometime next year. Hopefully the first half of next year. But I've got the artist and the rigger lined up. I'm just trying to get the money together, and no worries if, you know, I don't need a huge response or anything. I'm still going to be able to afford the model. This is just to help the channel get more stuff, you know, like art commissions, assets, little things that I want to, you know, give back to you guys, because this is my main hobby. This is the thing I'm having a lot of fun with right now, and if I can, you know, put that money back into it, that is really all I really want, to be honest. Like, it does make me happy, and I want to make other people happy too, because I think you're all going to be very, very happy with the live 2D model once we get it done. I think it's going to be really, really nice. Just by the quality of the professionals that I'm working with. I think they're very, very, very talented people. And I think they're going to make an amazing product at the end of the day. So anyway, enough of that. Wow, there's a whole underside here. Holy crap. Jenny's changed too. Traded in cryptozoology for cryptocurrency. Ugh. Itty bitty coin looks like the next big thing if you need a tip. I don't want to get too much into crypto, but like I'll just say like back when it first came out, I thought it was the stupidest fucking idea. I thought it was the dumbest thing I'd ever heard of. This is back in like 2010 when Bitcoin was like first started, and like there was like a big thread on the Something Awful forums, and then like it got totally shut down, and like half the people posting in there got banned because they just thought it was so fucking stupid, and I agreed with them. I had someone in like TeamSpeak at the time in my Space Guild trying to explain to me like how it worked, and they're like, no, you don't understand. The graphics card makes the coins because it's doing work. And I'm like, that's not work. Like, what kind of work are you doing? You're just like making your computer expend energy. And they're like, yeah, it's work. And I'm like, that's not work. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, I always thought crypto was stupid. Oh, we got to get on top here. Graphics cards were impossible to find. Yeah, once that really kicked off. Not even that long ago. The prices were insane. And graphics card prices are still insane. I really feel like Nvidia and charges whatever they feel like charging. I feel like they definitely like price them way higher than they need to be. Because like back in ye olden days, like graphics cards, even the top end ones, even adjusted for inflation, were not too terribly expensive. I don't really know what happened. Even before crypto, it was starting to get a little insane. But anyway, I am kind of salty because like I feel like so many people that have a reasonable expectation of what things should cost are kind of locked out of an entire market of high-end graphics. Because to be honest, I'm just not willing to spend $800 on a graphics card. Like, that's just insane to me. I've always bought like kind of mid-range cards for like between $300 and $350. That's kind of like the amount of money I want to spend on a graphics card. But I will admit, like, I am kind of limited in a way because I am trying to drive an ultra wide and OBS and the game and my PNG tuber model off a 3060 RTX 3060. And it barely keeps up with it, honestly. Like, you can see, like, certain games, the PNG tuber model just stutters. The upshot of all this is we want you to have the RV. What? You're giving me the RV? Excuse me? You're paying me to clean it, but you want to give it away. Okay. We can't have her sitting idle. She's born for the open road. Maybe you can take your job to other counties, or maybe you know someone on the lookout for one. Yeah, maybe. The other thing is, like, when it comes to, like, VTuber models and streaming, I mean, what some of the, you know, more high-end streamers, they actually do 2 computers. Like, they'll hook 2 computers together to stream off both. One handles, like, the model and, you know, OBS. The other handles the game. And you can do that with a capture card. And, like, to be honest, I do have a spare computer sitting around, but it's, like, my workbench computer. And I kind of want to keep it down there. I don't really want to lean into that just yet, like running 2 two computers at once, like one for streaming, one for gaming. You know, to have the dedicated streamer rig. It might come to that one day. We'll see. It has to. It depends on like what's more economical, right? Is it like, do you get the beefy graphics card for like $1,200, or do you just like use like two mid-range PCs? Depends on the situation, really. I think energy-wise, it's more efficient to just have the beefy graphics card. I could be wrong about that, though. Man, this stuff is sticky. Damn, this is wild. Do I need, I need the stick. Yeah, the short extension. I love the short extension. Maybe we can just get the, yeah, so it's all rust. That's the problem. That's why I keep missing it. Or why I need the, this guy. The high power nozzle. I forgot if I talked about before. I probably did on a previous PowerWasher stream. There's a guy on YouTube I like to watch. I can't remember the name of the channel now. He's like an Australian plumber, basically. He's like a drain unclogger, and he goes to like, he has like hundreds of videos, and he goes to these jobs in Australia, and he just like unclogs drains. And it's so interesting to watch him work, like his techniques of unclogging the drains. So he uses, you know, like, I guess they call them like roto-rooters, basically hoses with like special nozzles on the end that like rotate and shoot water and high-powered water in like different directions. And he can basically unclog almost any drain just by like shoving a hose down it with a high-powered pressure washer attachment, which is like totally fascinating to me. Even like root systems that get into like outdoor pipes, like they'll bust through a pipe and then like grow inside the pipe. It's kind of amazing to watch him like waterlog these roots over a period of like 10 to 15 minutes. And then he can just like snap off the root and like pull it out. It's like, whoa, I didn't know you could do that. That's wild. Just with enough patience and enough water, you can move the earth. I guess. I don't know. It's fascinating. But anyway, those are fun to watch. It kind of goes hand in hand with the lawn care videos. Those were really popular for a minute. I still watch some of them. Just like dudes who do lawn care in their area, and they'll go to like abandoned houses, ask the neighbors like, "Hey, does anyone live there? Can I like mow that lawn?" And they're like, "Oh my god, please mow the fucking lawn. No one's been there for like years, and the city won't do anything about it." And then they'll go mow the lawn, and like it's really amusing to me because they do it with this air of like, I'm doing y'all a favor. I'm so nice. And like, to be fair, they are. Like, they will go help folks that are disabled or like just older, having a tough time. Maybe they can't afford a landscaper to come out and take care of a lawn care specialist. And they will go help people like that, which is nice, obviously. But like, to be fair, like, they know the secret sauce. They're getting like 1 million, 2 million, 3 million views for these videos, and they're making like total bank off the YouTube revenue too. It is a win-win, right? It's a win-win. You're doing something nice for somebody that can't afford to do it themselves or might be in a tough spot. But you're also making some good money off of it too, which is fine. It's fine. It's all a reciprocal a word? It's all a reciprocal relationship, right? It's the same thing with me streaming. It's like, I'm getting something out of this too, right? I'm getting, you know, good feels. I get to, you know, kind of put myself out there and, you know, get to kind of stand on a soapbox or a platform for a couple hours a night. For like, you know, two or three people to listen to me. But I hope I also entertain as well. So anyway, I can't give anyone shit for the things they do. Unless they're really doing something really terrible. It's one thing I've learned over time. It's just like, just let people do what they want to do, right? Who are you to kind of judge what they do with their free time or how they're making money or whatever, as long as they're not hurting anybody. This thing is so rusty. So one thing I have been cooking, and I can talk about it. It's not like something I don't not want to talk about. I know I've been teasing the, like, I want to do a booty shorts cover with, like, the animation and everything. So, like, I am on the wait list for that. Don't worry. I am on somebody's wait list to get a booty shorts animation done. But I think, as you can expect, like, everybody wanted to do a booty shorts animation. So, like, the wait lists are, like, a mile long. So we'll see if this artist even ends up doing my thing by the time they get to me. And the wait list, they may just say, like, I'm done with this. I don't want to do this anymore. And that's fine, because, like, I don't want to spend the money right now anyway, so. I just had it, like, kind of partitioned away already. But I still want to do that. Even though the meme has kind of subsided, I think it's really cute. Still, it's a really cute song. The animations are super cute. I think it fits me very well. I know some of you would definitely want to see it. So I'm still working on that. Promise. Did we get this window already? No. There we go. I don't know if we got any of these windows, if I remember right. Oh, what else has been going on? I don't even know. I've just been, like, streaming. Keeping an eye out there on my friends. I think everyone was having, like, a tough end of the summer. Seemed like a lot of people were, like, really stressed out in my circle. A lot going on. Hopefully some of that kind of subsides. Summer just gets busy. A lot going on. Just not a bad thing. You just got to keep your head on straight. I wish I had, like, another trip to the city or something lined up, but I really don't right now. I'm kind of going to coast till the end of the year. Only got, like, a couple of events going on. They're not very exciting. It's like family stuff. Which is why it's nice to just focus on my hobbies in the meantime. Focus on you, mechanics. Can't let you get too stinky. October should be good, though. I'm planning stuff for October. Definitely in the spooky month. I'm more encouraged to play spooky games if I actually have an audience to, like, stream to. So we're definitely going to queue up a bunch of spooky games. I have an ongoing list going. I will take requests as well, depending on what it is and if I can handle it. I definitely prefer, like, jump scare type games and atmospheric games. When it comes to, like, gore and, like, body horror stuff, I'm not as good with. Though I love Dead Space. I think Dead Space is really good. I played the fuck out of Dead Space back in the day. Which is funny because that's like a very visceral, gory game. But there was just something about it that was just like really entertaining. Especially like the world building. I thought the story and the world building were really, really interesting. The artistic style, like the Gothic cathedral look of the inside of the ship, the Ishimura, is very, very inspired. I really like the art direction in that game a lot. Also, the look of the artifact is really cool. I forget what it's called, but the thing that turns people into necromorphs. I like some of the Resident Evil games too. We're definitely gonna be playing Resident Evil. It's funny. I played RE1 on DS. That's how I beat Resident Evil 1 was the DS version, which was funny. Because it's a pretty funny port of the original for PlayStation. They have like all the original cutscenes, like the live action stuff with the full motion, actors. And then, they got the famous lines like Barry's like, "Jill, don't open that door." So I think I got the full experience, which was great. God, that's the funny thing about DS too. So with the DS, you'll notice that like so many of the game titles like have DS in them somewhere. So like for Resident Evil, I think that's the title of the game was like Resident Evil like Deadly Shadows or something. So they could just say Resident Evil DS. They had to market it like that. They had to slip in a DS in there somewhere. They probably thought it was genius. Damn, why am I getting hungry again? I had a big old fajita for dinner. We stinky? Hello, Mowo. Hello. All right, Mowo, it's your turn. Get up against the garage. Get up against the garage. Blah, 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 blah. Get clean, get clean, get clean, get clean. All right, you're good. Go towel off. How are you? I really loved your Magma Board stream the other day. I didn't get to watch most of it. I only caught the end. I think it's because I was streaming at the same time, if I remember right. But it was really cute. I like all the art you guys did. And the OC. Damuko or Dakumo? Yeah, Dakumo. Dakumo-chan. I like her Oshi mark with the book and the carrot. She's really into carrots. Good, we could do more next time. Yeah. I feel bad because I was talking about art earlier and how I haven't really done much art. I had a little bit of an art phase where I sketched for like a couple months, but I fell off. So I might get back to it someday. But I feel bad because like so many of my friends do like magma boards, and I'm just like I wouldn't be able to draw anything interesting. It would probably look really bad, so I just kind of like don't. But I feel like I'm missing out. I got that FOMO about magma boards. No worries, take your time. Yeah. Yeah. It is kind of weird. It's the thing. It's like I'm really into art and digital art, and I've always like hung out with artists, but I've just not. I've never had the drive to like really get good at it, so it's hard. Would plan one for all the little guys. That would be fun. Yeah, if we did like a full, like a big one, I'd love to just like hang out and like maybe sketch a little bit. I mean, to be fair, I did do a birthday sketch for Cielo. Just because I didn't like know what else to do. I'm like, oh, well, I'll just do like a 15-minute Cielo sketch, which was fun. It was goofy for the birthday. right, we gotta get under here. Some of the stuff I want to do is like, I'm talking about like for my followers, is it requires like people. It requires like a few people to be on the stream at once. So I got a lot of things in my back pocket, like you know, there's like puzzles, like jiggy.io. There's like, you know, chat interactive streaming stuff I want to do. But I don't really want to like bust that out if there's only like a couple people in chat at a time. Kind of got to build up a consistent audience base first before I go down that path. But that's fine. There's like tons of stuff to plan for the future. Could do a magma board someday. We'll see. We'll see. Man, there's so many little rust bits here. That's understandable, yeah. Yeah, I kind of hold on to a lot of ideas for later because I'm just like, there's no point in doing it if only like a couple people are going to participate. Just work on building up the audience first, right? All right, this takes a while to do just because there's so much rust. Yeah, baby steps. Yeah. Yeah, I've really been trying to put myself out there lately. Like, I'm trying to, like, remember to, like, you know, do a couple of tweets every day. Meet more people. I've met people on Twitch just by, like, opening up my front page and being like, oh, here's the they usually show me the VTuber category, and I just kind of click around, and I'm like, whoa, that person has a cool model. And then I'll literally just, like, pop into their stream and be like, yo, your model's really cool, right? Like, sometimes all it takes to meet people is just like, hey, I like what you're doing, right? And that can turn into like a good friendship, you know, if you kind of vibe with the same person. I think being a streamer as well, like at any level, even if you only have like, you know, 20, 30 people following you, there's kind of like a level of respect there. I feel like not with everyone, but I feel like there's some kind of respect there. Like, oh, I can see that you put in the effort to, like, you know, you got a model, you know, you got art assets, you do this, you keep a consistent schedule, like all those things. And I feel like other streamers, like, they get that sense, right? They get that little, like, oh yeah, you're not just like another fan or like a viewer that's, you know, like parasocial or whatever. It's like they're willing to like kind of open up. Because there's sort of a bit of a camaraderie there, not so much a community, but like a sense that like, yeah, we kind of understand each other on a certain level, which is cool, which is really cool. Honestly, I'd say like if you have the charisma for it and you want to make friends, like doing something like this is a really great idea. It's a really good idea. You just have to have the right attitude about it. Don't get weird about it. All right, let's get this side of the van done. Okay, I'll be working. Yeah, no worries. Enjoy. Thank you for showing up. I'm just kind of like zoning out, vibing right now. I want to finish this. Okay, there we go. Left body is good. Very good. We need... This ladder is a pain in my butt. Ladders are so annoying because they have these cylindrical bits. There we go. You know, I've seen... Now that I have so many hamster friends, like Big Ham and Hammy and... You know, like, there's a lot of hamster tubers out there. I never really had an opinion on hamsters back in the day. I thought they were kind of like... I thought they were kind of lame, to be honest, right? Like, and my perception of hamsters was very much a like, oh, you get a hamster and they like die within a year. Like that always seemed to happen. It seemed like most like friends and like kids around me, they get a hamster, but like they never lived very long. They always got like obliterated somehow. Like, I don't know, just dying in new and interesting ways. So I never had like a big opinion on hamsters, but man, there's some of my friends, they really love hamsters. And to be fair, I saw Big Ham posted one of her hamsters today, and it was so cute. It was so cute. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I'd want a hamster at this point, but they are cute. They are cute. I already had guinea pigs, or cavies, as they're also known. And they were cute, but they're also like really annoying. They're also really annoying. They go wee, 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 wee. And the ones we kept in the house, we kept them in the kitchen. And they eat like lots of lettuce. So whenever you'd open the refrigerator door to get the lettuce out, they go wee, 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 wee. And anytime you'd rustle some kind of packaging, some kind of cellophane, they'd think it was food, and they'd just be like, wee, 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 wee. Super annoying. But they're so cute. They're just like big rodent dudes. And they run around. You can put them on the floor, and they run around the floor. They poop like everywhere, but their poop is very solid, so it's like very easy to clean up. It doesn't like get messy, which is nice. Hamster are cute, yes, but they are also fragile. Yeah, they're very fragile. Gotta be very careful with hamsters. Hamsters. All right, where are we? Oh, we gotta go up there. Bro, why am I hungry? Ah, gotta get the top here. You know, I never thought guinea pigs made sounds until I watched Pui Pui Molcar. Oh, I haven't seen that. Wait, let me Google that quick. Pui Pui Molcar. Oh, this is so cute. Japanese stop motion short anime series. That's so funny. Wait, is this a game? Oh, they're playing a game here. Molcar. There's a Mario Party game called Molcar Party. That's so cute. That's so funny. You know, that's so funny. Wee wee wee. Yeah, they kind of like chirp too. They'll chirp, and then they do this thing called popcorning, where they'll like hop up and down. They're also like, they pair very well with rabbits. I think a lot of owners of guinea pigs also like own rabbits as well, because a lot of photos you'll see like guinea pigs and rabbits like hanging out together. I don't think if you put them together and you raise them together, I don't think they realize that they're totally different animals. They just see each other as like the same species. I've heard this about cats too. I've heard that cats see humans supposedly as like very large cats. Like their brains are just like, ah, yes, the human. They don't think of us as humans. They're like, oh, they're bigger cats. They also recorded the real guinea pig sounds for the stop motion animation. Oh, that's so cute. That's very cute. That's very sweet. Do we need to... Heck. Get all this. Get all this dirt. There we go. Bumper. Done. What else? What else? What else? What else? What do we got left? Oh, front bumper. Spit. Bumper. All right, indicators, also known as blinkers. Is it this one? No. Back? The back one? No. Oh, it's probably this. Do I have to squat? Hello? Oh, tires. All right, exhaust. Ah, I see. Very rusty. Ah, there we go. Okay. Indicators. So that's an indicator. That one's done. This one's done. That's done. That's done. Okay. So what's this one? This one. Is there... Oh, is it those? I guess I got to get back up there. I thought I finished those. Ah! There we go. Oh, it's just a little bit. Hey, FA, get yourself over here as quick as you can. Got an urgent one for you. Thanks. What? Who's FA? The townspeople start calling me some weird stuff. Oh, here we go. Stop motion. Let's go. I love stop motion. I used to make little stop motion movies with like a really cheap webcam and my Lego sets back in the day. I would make like, oh, the spaceman getting into his spaceship and then he's taking off. I remember like making those as a way to procrastinate from like writing papers for school. I'd be like, I don't want to write a paper. I just want to make stop motion Lego animations. And it was like way more fun. Harper Shaw. Harper here. Just want to thank you again for gifting me the RV. I'm about to hit the road, heading for pastures unknown. She's so beautiful and so clean. Just like you, mechanics. After I hosed you down. I know you said not to, but I've sent some cash over. Maybe put it towards a washer upgrade. Take care, and I'll keep an eye out for any interesting jobs for you. You're the best. Hell yeah, let's go. Clean the fire helicopter. Oh, shit. Oh, this is cool. Hey, FA, we got one heck of a dirty copter on our hands. Your buddy Cal got himself into a real spot of bother up on Mount Rushless. Poor guy was so delirious from volcanic fumes, he thought the mayor's hellish feline was up there with him. He's fine now, but the copter looks like something dug up from the bowels of the earth, which it nearly was. We got TV crews arriving later, so if you can do what you do so well, it'd sure get us out of a jam. Thanks again, pal. Mechanics be like, yeah, y'all are not too happy when I have to hose you down. But, you know, you shouldn't get so dirty, right? I mean, someone's got to clean you. Just too stinky. What is this? Fuselage? Metal? Let's go with the metal. Let's go with the metal cleaner. Glass. Multi-purpose. Ooh. Switch our suits out. What's the... How do I buy things? Escape. Store. Cleaning liquids. Here we go. Metal cleaner. What else can I buy? More equipment? Ah, okay. Oop. What are we... We're saving up for something. We're saving up for another power washer. Medium, heavy. Oh, wait a minute. The Prime Vista is the best one? Oh, shit. I should have been using that. Oh, Moa redeemed Catboy noises. Oh, shit. I just woke up. I'm not stinky. All right. All right. I'll give Saku a pass. Saku gets a pass. All right, Catboy noises. Yeah. 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 All right, is that good? The song is like, I just woke up and now I get to eat. Thank you, I die. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for saving 5,000 tires. That's another thing. I got to get icons for the tires. I also need to get Twitch throw shit engine. I just haven't. I don't want to spend the $15 yet. I'll do it. I'll do it probably this weekend when my credit card rolls over. I get appetizer before my food. I'm waiting to cook. Oh, that was a monster of an appetizer. I'll tell you what. All right, we should be using the other power washer. The professional duty is $5,000. Holy smokes. Sheesh. What am I doing? Good all-rounder heavy duty. Yeah. And then we want this. And then we want... Oh, does this not have the cleaning liquid? Is that why? That's probably why I didn't buy the cleaning liquid. Attachment. Sorry, menuing. Is it Prime Vista Pro or Prime? It must be the 3. Yeah, it's the 3000. Okay. It looks like I have all the other attachments for it. Maybe. Owned. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's the only one I didn't have yet. Metal. What are you cooking, Saku? What's for dins? Anything good? I'm like out of food. Need grocery shopping. I have no bread. I'm out of bread and I'm out of milk. And it feels bad. But I'm making do. Again, budgeting. Is this metal? Yeah, that's metal. Oh, and what if PowerWash Sim multiplayer next time? I will absolutely play PowerWash Simulator multiplayer. Nobody's offered yet, though. But I'd be down to play with you, Moo, if you want. 100%. Refill. Oh, that noise. The slurpy noise. Tendies, but not air fryer tendies. Ones I have to fry, so waiting for oil to be hot. Oh, shit. Let's go. People swear by air fryer stuff. They're like, oh, it tastes exactly the same as oil fried. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. It's good and it's healthier, but no, it doesn't. It does not taste the same at all. I would if it's not due to time zones. I know, right? We're literally on the opposite end of the earth from each other. So I think like it's probably it's 9:40 p.m. for me, so it's probably like 8:40 a.m. for you. It's healthier, but nah, give me that grease when I can. Exactly, I agree. Some things, I mean, for most things, the air fryer, it's more about the time savings. You don't have to wait for the oil to get hot, and you can multitask, right? You can literally just like, oh, I want chickpeas. I want crunchy, tasty, salty chickpeas. Just throw them into the air fryer. Boom. And then you can like make other things while that's cooking. I get a really good like pasta, like a linguine, like a lemon linguine pasta with crunchy chickpeas mixed in. Oh, it's so good. So good. The really cool thing about chickpeas too. So the juice, the liquid in the chickpea can, because it comes in cans. It's called aquafaba. And what you can do with it, it's like you can turn it into a foaming agent. So it's like a vegan foaming agent. So if you make cocktails, you can make foamy, frothy cocktails with the chickpea juice instead of using egg whites. It's so good. I can't with my old house. Sort of air fryer plus toaster, for example, will kill the power for that part of the house. Yeah, I grew up in a house that, like, if you ran, like, the microwave and the toaster at the same time, it would trip the breaker. Which was silly because, like, the house wasn't even that old. It's like a mid-late 70s house. Like, for whatever reason, the electrical wiring was just, like, not good. The circuit was just, like, not great. I think I have yet to blow, to trip the breaker in my own house yet. Mainly because, like, I know where the circuits are. And I, like, have a general idea of, like, how much a 15 amp circuit can handle. I do have a GFCI in the kitchen, though, that trips quite a bit. And I think that's just because that is specifically not wired up correctly. But that's not breaking, that's not tripping the breaker, it's just tripping the GFCI right there. I need to have an electrician come and look at that because that shit ain't right. It ain't right. It needs to be fixed. Oh, this is not going to work. I need the ladder. Oh, here we go. We can put the ladder on, like, every bit of this chopper. But yeah, overall, I like my air fryer. But I like things that are deep fried more. I make really good garlic parsley potatoes in the frying pan. So I'll chop up like russet potatoes into like very small chunks. And then I'll mix them up with like olive oil, parsley, garlic powder, salt, pepper in a big bowl. And then I'll heat up a frying pan and dump it all in the frying pan and just like fry it up over the course of like, it takes a while. It takes like 20 minutes probably at like medium to medium low heat. But getting them like brown and crispy, oh, it's so worth it. It's so good. You also can do that in the air fryer, but it's like not even close to being the same. I love my garlic parsley potatoes. Wow, the whole rotor here needs cleaning. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Challenging, I should say. I keep thinking of things as I'm streaming. I gotta add things to my list of stuff I want to do. So Owen has been asking me about playing Diddy Kong Racing on stream, which is it's an old N64 game. There's got to be a way to do it because Cielo and I just did Kirby's Air Ride. So if I can figure out a way to play Diddy Kong Racing remotely, I'm sure you can do it with an emulator. I'm sure there's ways to like do the same thing we did with Dolphin with an N64 emulator. I just got to figure it out and like write the instructions for Omina to make it not too complicated. Because she ain't got time for that shit. She ain't got time to figure that out. I got to go back and finish watching the interview she did with Shindigs. That was so good. But I had to like peace out in the middle of it because of work. They were having a really good convo. I'm probably not even caught up on like half my peeps right now. Like I probably have like 5 random streams I haven't like watched. Or like I was in the middle of and then like had to do something else. I should get the ladder out for this. I'm dumb. I hope Brandon uses the South Park model he got again. I want to see him use that again. It's so fucking good. They did such a good job on that. If I was a really big South Park fan, I would totally commission a fucking South Park Sona. I just think that's just so cool. That's really what's inspiring about VTubing, right? Is like you can do literally anything. And not that like I'm super into a lot of styles that aren't just like very pretty anime boys and girls, right? But I think it's really inspiring to do things like, you know, a little bit different styles, different animations. Really what sells it is like the animations that Ham was able to put into that model, like the very close to the movements of the South Park animation. It's like absolutely fascinating. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to my own stuff, I want to really go more traditional VTuber. I like smooth, flowing movements. I just want to be pretty. That's my vibe. I just want to be pretty. Calvin Miller, one thing's for sure. Letting the chief know my predicament saved my smoky bacon. I owe you my smoky bacon. Mechanics. Mechanics, will you save my smoky bacon? Will you be there for me? Will you always be with me? To save my smoky bacon. My smoky bacon. I missed the time I would sit 3 hours just to power wash. Yeah. It's very relaxing. Even so, there's part of me right now that's like, I want to go back to playing U-Boat. I probably will after this stream. I'll probably end this stream and go play more U-Boat. Could be more than 3 hours. Yeah, I mean, my first couple Power Wash streams, I went for like 5 or 6 hours. It was awesome. It was so much fun. Game's good. It's very satisfying. I do think you should take like breaks during it though, for sure. Really, I should be better about the ad breaks. I should really like get up, stretch, go get more water. Actually, I got water right here. I should sip a. Big sip. Do we need a... No, I got the short extension. We're good. You could try the DLC when you're free? Yeah. I want to get through the main story first. I did do the Alice in Wonderland DLC a little bit. That was the last Power Wash stream we did. But I'm definitely going to play as much of this as I can. I think there was a speedrun of this at GDQ this year, and it was like they played the multiplayer, and they all just like they got in the perfect positions and then just like finished the level in like 10 seconds. Not this level, I mean the very first level, like the garden level. Like it was just insane. They all just like went and then they were done. It was crazy. It's so funny when you get people organized like that and they all like know exactly what they're doing. Can just absolutely obliterate the level. They have speedrun? What? Yeah, they do. Go look for Power Washer's speedrun on YouTube. Multiplayer. It's so funny. Oh, I'm only halfway done with this. There's so much up top I haven't gotten to yet. There we go. Got the tire. Landing gear? Oh, okay. Oh, it all counts as like one. Got it. Ah, there we go. I should really get back into music. I feel like I haven't listened to any new music in so long. I kind of just keep listening to the same bands that I was like big on like 5 or 6 years ago. And I just haven't listened to anything new since, and I feel kind of bad about it. Though, to be fair, like, at home now, like, I mean, I have, like, streams on all the time. Like, I barely listen to music at home. It's really only, like, driving in the car. And I, like, don't really do that much driving anymore because I work from home. Driving in the sense of, like, commuting and stuff. Not so much, not talking about racing, because I am a race car driver. But the commuting thing, I don't really do as much anymore. There's always some kind of stream or podcast to listen to or catch up on. It's just like with music, it's like I have to make an effort, right? I have to like... Most of the time I get into stuff, it's because like somebody else is like playing the music like around me. I'm like, oh, that sounds good. I'll check that out. That's like the best way for me to get into stuff. Or I hear like a cool song in an advertisement, and then I'm like, I wonder what their other stuff is like. Because, like, who listens to the radio anymore? No one listens to the radio. I think the last time I listened to the radio was, like really listen to the radio, like, at home was, gosh, like 2011 or something. It was like around the time, like, Bruno Mars was getting big. And I was like, oh, Bruno Mars sounds really good. It was really good. I really like this. Have any genre preferences? I like, I mean, nowadays, like, I mean, I went through my whole... All right, so in college, I was really into post-rock. So I listened to a lot of post-rock. And then, like, that kind of hit a wall. Like, after a while, it all kind of starts sounding the same. And then I did like trip hop for a bit. I really like trip hop. I kind of explored like a little bit of hip hop. And kind of those subgenres. Then, you know, like city pop started becoming a thing. Future funk. Yeah. Like probably like the last genre I was really into was future funk, which grew out of city pop and vaporwave and all that stuff. And then lately, I mean, I don't know. I'll listen to a lot of things. Like if it sounds good, like it just has to have a good sound for me. So I can't really put my finger on like one genre. My number one bands are like 65 Days of Static, which is like a post-rock, math rock British group. They also do like experimental electronic music, and Churches, which is more pop, electro pop kind of. But yeah, other than that, I mean, it's kind of whatever. High school was mostly like rock and roll, classic rock, Beatles, Led Zeppelin. But I got so tired of boomer rock, as I have started calling it. I think that's what Bettel calls it, boomer rock, with the with the needle drops in like the kids movies. I could recommend you some if you want on JLG. Yeah, go ahead. I'd love to. I'd love to hear some recommendations. I'm up for trying anything, really. And I'll never like talk smack about people's music taste because it's like it's all valid. It's fun to share the things you like too. Even if people don't like end up liking it, at least they give it a try. Calvin Miller, there was another good thing that came out of it. You remember we moved into Florian's old place? No, I don't remember actually. Well, guess who's a copter pilot now? Way to go, Calvin. That's some scary shit, being a helicopter pilot. Anyway, it's rude to text on a date, so I better go. Why are you texting on a date? What are you doing? It's like, hey, I'm on a date with a hot girl. Thinking of you, buddy. Thinking of my power washing buddy. Where's your mind at? This is where the shipping starts. This is where we start shipping our power washer man with the townspeople. POV shipping. Speaking of shipping, I heard there's like a new Hitalia, but like it's Hitalia but girls. And apparently like Japan and Korea are like shipping themselves with each other or something. It sounds really funny. I was never into Hitalia, but like I know of the fan base and the general idea. I knew about that before it like became an anime too. Like I liked some of the designs of the boys, but I never really like got into it. I think I know Bink is a big Hitalia fan or was a Hitalia fan. I'll have to talk to her about it sometime. Get educated on. Actually, that's a great idea for a stream. I want to get educated on people's like fandoms. Give me a PowerPoint presentation on what cringy fandoms you were a part of back in the day, and educate me about them. And tell me about some of the tea that went on. I want to be educated. Ooh, it's already 10 o'clock. I should call it soon. Just gonna do a little bit more up here. You start getting sucked into one of these levels and you're like, nah, I can finish this in like half an hour, and it's like 3 hours have passed and you're just like, oh shit. Ah! Fell off. We fell off. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's been really nice watching the Hollow Aeon recollection stuff. It's been nice seeing Gura streaming again, having fun with the other girls. I've been enjoying the little like lore videos they put out, like as part of the show, and the little role playing they do. It's really, really cute. I kind of clowned on it at first because like they were hyping it up with like the trailers and stuff, and they're like, yeah, it's Hollow Aeon Recollection. It's like new, it's amazing, and we're all like, what is it? What is it? And then they debut it, and it's like, oh, it's just Minecraft. But it's not. It's not just Minecraft. They put a lot of work into it. You can tell. There's a lot to it. And it makes me really happy to see them kind of like having fun with it and enjoying themselves. There's a lot of memes coming out of it too, like the hats that like Gura and her crew are wearing. It's so funny. I think that's the beauty of games like Minecraft. You know, games that are like very like buildable, moddable, because you can create so many games within those games. Like I was talking in my chat earlier, like I don't think a lot of kids know it these days, but like Counter-Strike was a Half-Life mod. Like Counter-Strike started as a mod for another game and then became its own thing out of that. So it's kind of crazy how like, and same with Dota too. Like Dota was a Warcraft 3 mod. I think that's a little more recent. Like I think a lot of folks know that, but MOBAs came out of mods. It's really fascinating. You never know who's gonna invent the next like game genre as part of like a mod of another game. It's wild. Man, we're gonna fuck up these rotor blades if we stand on this too long. Gonna break. Ad break. Oh, the side of the blade needs cleaning too. Okay. Whee! Oh, we're gonna fall off. That's when he knew. He fell off. Oh, that's so satisfying spraying all the windows like that. Hell yeah. Woo! Woo! Ding. Ding, fries are done. Ooh, thanks for sticking with me through the ads mechanics. I appreciate you. The ads add up. I've looked at my stats. They do make you a few bucks, so they are worth running. I appreciate it. Every little bit counts. Are you power washing well, good sir? I am. Hello, Shivering Fru. How are you? How are you? Actually thinking about wrapping up real soon. Been going for a couple hours. I gave you several albums you can try out. Thank you, Moo. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. How are you doing, Shivering? I'll watch them for you, don't worry. It's very satisfying cleaning the rotors on this thing. Honestly, this makes me want to play. I don't think I've made it to this point. You're good? Yeah. Yeah, the game is long. Like, I mean, there's some houses I'm like, wow, I spent like 3 hours on that house, right? Like, it's easy to get into a groove where, you know, if you've got like a day off or whatever. I just did like 5 or 6 hours on games like this sometimes. So much PowerWash lore. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of getting bits and pieces of the story. I understand, like, TLDR, there's an active volcano, and something might happen by the end of the game. We'll see. Hopefully we get the fuck out of here before it erupts for real. But yeah, I'm doing well. Feeling kind of like a little tired tonight. I don't know. I think it's just getting back from the long weekend and then staying up too late. Like getting your body used to like staying up late and then like, oh, I gotta wake up early again. Maybe I'll do a fitness arc soon. I don't know. I feel like I need to get back to doing something with my body that isn't just like sitting at my desk like working and streaming. But oh god, working out takes so much time. It takes so much time. I'm like, I don't want to spend all that time making myself feel like shit. But I know that it's worth it. Like the payoff is worth it. I was honestly kind of impressed to see like Commander Connor, his fitness journey, his like before and after photos. I'm like, damn, bro, you went hard. You actually like got results. It's wild. Got that tummy. I'm like, I want that tummy. All right, we'll just get the rotor blades done, and then I'm going to call it. Oh, we're at 95%, though. The thing is, like, you get to 95%, and then you're, like, hunting for another, like, 45 minutes to find all the little things you missed, right? But that's all right. We can finish it off. We can finish it off next time. I don't play this game off stream. I only play this on stream. Man, starting working out is hard. I really want to get back to that. Yeah. I just like, I don't want to like go out to a gym. I just want to do it all at home. And I have like minor equipment. Like I have some weights. I have like an elliptical, and that's really like all I want to do. I don't want to go hard. I just like, I have to like find the routine. I have to find like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it like right now, right? Like I'm gonna do it like right after work, like immediately, like sign off at 5, go immediately and like do a thing, right? For like at least half an hour and then work my way up from there. And it's like I found in the past, like I've started and I've gotten into like some kind of like minor routine. And then I end up like breaking that routine because like I went on vacation or I got sick or a thing happened, and then I just like lose all interest in it. But maybe I can keep, you know, using the momentum I have from like challenging myself, exploring new things to kind of like motivate me to do that too. So we'll see. That's why I stare at the tablet telling me what I'm missing. Yeah. Do you use the tablet like for your routine, or are you just talking about like watching streams or something while you're working out? What am I missing here? Oh. The link here. There's some underneath. There we go. The water tank? Okay. Oh, you mean the tablet in the game. You mean this. Sorry, I thought you were talking about, like, IRL tablet. My bad. Tires. This tire. Not finished yet. It's really interesting, like, being the streamer and reading a chat and like not knowing what people are talking about sometimes because my brain is like, wait, you said you addressed something I said like a little bit while ago, but I can't remember what it was. How does this relate to what I'm thinking about now? It's a very interesting like way to communicate streamer to viewer. It often ends up in me being utterly confused, sometimes in entertaining ways, but often in just really confused and inconvenient ways. There we go. We got the snorkel. They call it a snorkel. We got the snorkel cleaned. Oh, yeah. The backside of these are all messed up. Get these. Tires good. Landing gear, where? Right there? Okay. Ah. Excellent. Excellent. Got it. Hell yeah. Let's go. Engine. So the engines are like the trickiest parts. It says the water tank still... I can see like little bits, but I don't see like... door. This door is done. Is this all clean? Yeah. I guess we are finishing this. I'm at 98%, so... Oh, that whole... Yeah, that whole drive shaft. Yep. That's kind of crazy that drive shaft's on the exterior of the helicopter. So interesting. It's kind of making me want to play like DCS. The helicopter and aircraft simulator. That shit is crazy. Some of those models, like, you can flip on like every switch in the aircraft. It's like totally realistic. You kind of need like track IR to play that though, or a really good VR headset. Alright, what else do we have? The engine here? Where? The other side? Here? Engine mount? Okay. Ah. Yeah. The exhaust. There we go. So wet and clean. Get in there, get in there, get in there. What are you doing? There we go. This engine's good, this engine is not. Oh, wait. Oh, we're almost done. Cockpit ladder? What the hell? Really? This is not done? Excuse me? There we go. Hydraulic pipes, water tank. What part of the water tank is still dirty? I don't understand. Is it that in there? These hydraulic pipes need work. But what part of the water tank? Oh, wait, here? Oh my god, it was just that little bit. Dirtfinder, I need your assistance at the mansion as a matter of the greatest urgency. Oh, it's the mayor. Mayor Jeff Jefferson the 13th. Sheesh. Look at that. Look at that. We did it. We did it. Oh my god, look at him go. Whee. Flawless again. You're a class act, FA. As it happens, when the TV crews and senators found out we'd only rescued Cal and not the cat, they were a no-show. Still, at least the copter will be nice and clean to go back to Columbus. Thanks again. You're welcome here anytime. And if you ever fancy adding an element of danger to your hose work, let me know. I'll put the word in. Ah, the mayor's mansion. That looks like fun. Oh, wow. Got it. All right. Mechanics, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I had fun getting back to the power wash. That was cool. Hope you all have a great rest of your night. I will be back tomorrow with Peglin. We're gonna play Peglin. I hope you enjoy Peggle type games, pachinko type games with little goblins. I think it's gonna be fun. We're gonna enjoy it. Yeah, thank you so much for showing up, Mowo. Thank you for chilling with me and talking to me. Thank you for the art. Thank you for the art for my for my schedule. It's super cute. I love it. Nana, hello. Were you lurking? Hello. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for lurking. Let's see who we want to raid. You sorry you're lurking? No, don't apologize. Don't apologize. I am here for the lurkers as well. Let's go raid Cielo. Yeah, let's go raid Cielo. They're playing Stardew. All right, give me my thingy. All right, everybody, have a good night. I will see you tomorrow for Peglin. Be kind to Cielo. And I will see you soon. All right, bye-bye. Bye-bye, 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 bye. Where's my ending screen? There it is.